The dark side of ancient China nobody talks about. Ancient China, a land of innovation, philosophy, and power. A civilization that gave the world paper, silk, and one of the longest-lasting empires in history. But behind the greatness was something far darker. A history filled with brutal punishments, ruthless rulers, and a system where power meant absolute control. This is the side of China that history books rarely show. The illusion of greatness. To the outside world, China was legendary. Through the Silk Road, stories spread of wealth beyond imagination. Gold, jade, and powerful emperors ruling vast lands. But what outsiders didn't see was the cost of that power. Behind every great dynasty was a system built on strict control, fear, and obedience. Because in ancient China, order was everything. Ancient Chinese society was highly structured. At the top stood the emperor, believed to rule under the mandate of heaven. Below him, officials, soldiers, farmers, and at the very bottom, laborers and slaves. Everyone had a place, and stepping out of line was not tolerated. Laws were strict, punishments were harsh. Even small crimes could lead to severe consequences, because maintaining control meant eliminating disobedience. Punishment in ancient China wasn't just about justice, it was about fear. Criminals could face forced labor, public humiliation, or worse, execution. Some punishments were designed not just to hurt, but to send a message, a warning to everyone else. Disobey and suffer the consequences. And in many cases, innocent people suffered too. Not all emperors were wise. Some ruled with cruelty and excess. One of the most infamous was Jie of Xia. He was said to live a life of extreme luxury while his people suffered. Stories describe endless feasts, violent pan, and total disregard for human life. Power had corrupted him completely, and he wasn't the only one. Throughout history, there were rulers who saw their people not as citizens, but as tools. While emperors lived in palaces, the common people struggled to survive. Farmers worked endlessly, often taxed heavily. Laborers were forced into massive construction projects, walls, canals, tombs. Many died building them, their names forgotten, their lives expendable. Because in the eyes of the state, the empire came first. Fear was one of the most powerful tools of control. Spies, informants, strict laws, all ensured that rebellion was nearly impossible. Speaking out could mean death. Even thinking differently could be dangerous. This wasn't just a government, it was a system designed to control every aspect of life. But no system built on fear lasts forever. When rulers became too cruel, when suffering became too great, the people fought back. Dynasties fell, like the fall of the Xia Dynasty, brought down by corruption and tyranny. History repeated itself again and again, a cycle of rise and collapse. Ancient China was more than just greatness. It was a story of power and the price of that power. A reminder that even the strongest civilizations have shadows.